My name is Bernd Kosnar. I live in Austria at the moment, and Basware hired me nearly a year ago to focus on their customers and prospects that have SAP or other operational systems in-house. So we're talking about quite large customers there. And that's especially because that market is in need for those solutions that Basware has to offer. That's why I'm here today.
So would it be fair to describe you as Basware's SAP guru?
Yes, that's what I was hired for. Basware is a company situated in Finland, operating over the whole world, and with lots and lots of customers in the invoice automation space and enterprise purchase-to-pay space. So it basically means you get invoices in, what do you do with them? They go through a couple of channels, they go through a couple of people that have to stamp it, that have to understand who pays for what, and so on. And that is what Basware is doing. It's automating the process. And Basware might not be well known, but that's just because usually you don't talk about software that just works. That's the real thing. First of all, our customers. I think we have about 200 named references at the moment that use SAP in conjunction with Basware Invoice Automation or other solutions that we have. Besides that, we also have, for example, Forrester talking about us, as well as Gartner. And all of them talk about us the leader of the pack, really. So someone who is leading in terms of content, who's leading in terms of innovation, who's leading in bringing the whole business and the invoice automation process forward. Well, when we think about what options a CIO has, the question is really, what options does SAP give a CIO to pursue once they have SAP in place? And that means for them, they can either use their existing staff of SAP developers or get system integrators in to build something new from scratch. That's the first possibility. Second possibility is to get a third-party product. And for a while now, SAP has acknowledged the fact that that is needed. So if you would have thought back 10 years ago or 15 years ago, it was SAP, but nothing else. Nowadays, if you listen to the late CTO Henning Kagermann or Shai Agassi from SAP, they basically created things like, and ideas like composite applications or enterprise service-oriented architecture, which acknowledges the fact that SAP does not provide any functionality that you need, but rather you need third-party providers. With those third-party providers, you also differentiate again. You differentiate between those who actually work outside of SAP and those who work inside of SAP. And both things need to be looked at. So those are the three possibilities a CIO has. Well, it sounds more favorable in the beginning. Over the years, I think SAP customers have come to understand that the more they customize their operational systems, the more troubles they will go through for the next migration or for the next implementation of an SAP system. So many SAP customers today look at running a vanilla SAP system as minimal customization as possible. And that's also the differentiation between inside and outside of SAP. It basically means that if you have an outside of SAP system with a, what I would call a loose coupling to your SAP system, that gives you a lot of benefits. It means that your SAP system can still grow, you can focus on that, you can focus on maintaining it and upgrading it, but you don't need to take care of the additional burden of getting a bloated SAP system with additional functionality that needs to be maintained in there. So it's actually a divide and conquer strategy, you could say. So instead of having one system that has to carry all the burden, you'll have 2, 3 or 4 systems that still are tied together.